Before we get started today and talk about I wanted to share this disclaimer with you. Everything I share is based solely off of my experience. So when we're talking about AI, it's based off of the experiences that I've had and how I'm using the tool today. Okay. So I do want you to check beforehand if it's okay with your company policy for you to start using AI to help your sales flow. If all is good, then we are ready to jump in. So, in lesson 5.1, we learned all about the segments and where business could potentially be hiding and looking at the different types of business that exists out there. Now, what we're going to do is find out how to research for these segments, right? We're digging deep. No more spending hours on research. We now have a AI partner that can help us research smarter and faster. So, this is the part of AI that I really love. Here's how I use AI for prospecting. But let's back up and state what is really important here. AI is not replacing relationships, okay? It is not replacing your instincts or your personality or the reason clients choose to work with you. You are the one that they are choosing to be partners with. Okay. So I want to share that with you because it's so important that you see that AI is not replacing the human elements. What it's doing is it's helping you work faster, right? It's doing more of that heavy lifting, researching work so you can pick up the phone or you can walk into that sales call more prepared and you can build those focused, intentional relationships. Okay. So I would open the AI tool and type something like, I work for this hotel in this city. What are some of the top employers in this market within 10 miles that have business travelers or have corporate offices in other locations where they're coming into the market? Can you give me a list of company names and what they do? That's an assignment for you. You can type that in and you're going to be amazed at what information it provides you with. The second way to use it is to be better prepared. So, who are you working with? If you are looking for a new organization or you found an organization, here's a great thing about the homework piece, about the research piece. You can ask it information about the company and identify who to talk to. So, as an example, you can say, tell me about list the company name, what do they do, and how large are they? Where are their offices located across the world, and what types of business travel or group needs might they have? Now that gets exciting because it's doing the homework for you. You can even go to the extent to say, can you identify key company employees that work in human resources or in projects or who do product development, depending on who you're trying to look for? And like I said, it is your research partner. It'll compile a list for you. You can ask it to export it in an Excel version to help you. A great way to use AI as well in LM is to help you with your cold outreach emails. Now, I know we're seeing a lot of different AI emails come through, but again, make sure that you are not replacing who you are with AI. So, as an example, as AI continues to get to know who you are as an individual, you want to check on those emails that it's sending out to make sure it is in your voice. It is your style. It is how you communicate. That is really big. But here's a great prompt that you can share with it. It is help me draft a short, warm, professional email introducing myself as a new hotel sales manager to an HR director or to the CEO of the organization. I want to introduce myself as a resource and a trusted hotel partner. And I want you to make it friendly because I'm a friendly person. I'm easygoing, right? I'm not too salesy. And it'll draft an email message for you. You can even ask it to stay within a certain character limit so it's not too wordy or too long. And then read the draft, okay? Spot check it. Make sure, again, that it sounds just like you because AI is not supposed to replace your voice and your personality. As an example, think of it this way. If you met them in person, how you speak to them should match how you send your emails. I want to share something with you. When I first started in hotel sales over a decade ago, we didn't have a research assistant besides Google, right? Google was the research assistant. That is why I'm sharing all of these great resources and these different tips with you all because I know what it's like to not have that. And I want to make sure that you are set up for success and you're ready to just jump in into your new hotel sales role. To end the section is you have your prospecting tracker, right? All those accounts that you noted in the previous module that you were going to go start, that you were going to start researching. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use AI to help us. So again, Disclaimer, make sure your company approves of you using an AI tool and start researching that company information. Identify some companies within your prospecting tool, learn about them more quicker, read about them more quicker, and be prepared to have that first phone call with them. And you're going to be so impressed with how fast it moves and how much it works for you and with you. And think of it as your personal assistants. What's exciting about this next lesson, 5.3, we're going to talk about relationships. This is such an important topic for me because I feel like I'm a relational seller and I have built some really solid, strong relationships in our industry. And I genuinely care about these people. I love to watch them grow. I love to see people succeed. So, we're going to talk about not only what it's like to have relationship with your internal team and the value of that, how to have relationships with your customers and what that looks like. Okay, so get ready. We're going to jump right in.